Alright, we are going to start with our feet hip distance apart and do 20 click jumps. You want to try to click your heels together, point your toes, and keep your legs straight. You can bring your left arm in front and keep your right arm out to the side, and then bring them up into that right shoulder / collarbone area like you would in a jump. Our next exercise is hip twist, so we're going to keep our feet hip distance apart and do a quarter rotation to the right and then also to the left. We're going to do 10 each direction, so 20 total. Try and keep your ankles together and your legs straight. Our next exercise is double heel clicks, just like the first exercise, but try to hit your heels together twice in the air. Now we're going to go through all our jumps off ice. So that was our waltz jump. Now we're going to do an inside return into a toe loop. Remember to check your shoulders and go right into the waltz jump. Our next jump is the Sauerkraut. Remember, it's from an outside return and you need to check your shoulders. Next is the loop jump, so you can do that from an inside return and then check out. Next is flip, and there's two ways. So the first way is to do it from an inside mohawk and then pick right up into the jump. The second way is to do it from an outside three turn. Our next jump is the Lutz, so you can practice going from your crossovers, doing that cross in front, set up on your outside edge, reach back, pick, right up into the jump. Next, we're going to practice transferring of the weight on our toe loop and our flips. So we're going to go into right before on the toe loop when we're going to pick and practice transferring your weight from that outside edge to the back toe and then go right up into a toe loop. Next, we're going to do it for the flips. So you're going to bring that foot on an inside edge and practice transferring your weight up. And then you can do your flip jump. Next, we're going to do a waltz jump loop. Here I did a little hop in between and we want to try to not do that. So I'm going to do one more and I'm going to try to jump right into my loop from the landing of that waltz jump. There we go. Now if I feel good, I'm going to try my axel. So I'm going to do it from a tap toe and combine my waltz jump and loop in the air. We're going to start our squats now, so make sure your toes are forward and about hip distance apart, and you're going to bend your hips back and come at about a 90-degree angle at your knees. Bring your hands in front of you like you would for a sit spin, and try to keep your chest lifted. Try not to hunch your back. Now we're going to bring our feet together and squat all the way down like a sit spin while trying to keep our weight in the fronts of our feet. And we're going to bring our hands right in front of us just like that sit spin position. Try to keep your thighs squeezing together. This is going to help a lot to transfer onto the ice when we do our sit spins. Our next exercise are called pistol squats. So these you're gonna do just like a sit spin. You're gonna bring your foot right in front of you and try to squat all the way down and up without bringing your foot down. This takes a lot of practice and a lot of squeezing in the glutes and the thighs. So make sure that you're squeezing. If you need to use a chair for balance until you feel strong enough to do that without, go ahead and try that. We're gonna do 5 on each side, so a 10 total. Our next exercise, we're gonna use a chair and you're gonna hold on to it, but try not to hang. We're gonna, not while the dog's standing there. We're going to do swing in front and behind, and you're gonna try to swing behind into a spiral position. This is to try to get your hamstrings warmed up. Don't overextend your leg when you go forward or backward, because then you're gonna feel so sore tomorrow that you're not gonna wanna try it again. So take your time going into these, and then we're gonna hold after we do 10 of them, and we're gonna try to hold a spiral position for 15 seconds. Go ahead and take a break for a couple seconds, and then we're gonna do that same thing on the other side. And now we're gonna hold for that 15 seconds. Try to squeeze your abdomen tight and keep your chin and chest lifting. Our next exercise are spiral pulses. So you're gonna go into a spiral position and then try to lift your legs just an inch higher, and then release and lift an inch higher. You're gonna do 10 of these, and then we're gonna go ahead and do 10 on the other side. These are super quick, and you wanna just lift a little bit. You're gonna feel like you're doing nothing, but it's a lot of pressure in that side glute that you should be feeling. And then go ahead and just do a little bit of side twist to loosen up your glutes, and then we're gonna do the pulses once more on each side. After these last 10 pulses, you're good to go, and great job on your off ice. Bye guys.